Welcome back everyone to the stream. I want to continue working on migrating from OpenAI to Gemini live API. Yeah, I'm gonna open the anti-gravity. Well, what we have here is the editor that I left the result from the I haven't touched the result from the last live stream that I had, and I'm going to continue it today after 2 busy days, 1 busy days maybe. I don't know how much time have been taken so far. So we have a sort of workout that I'm gonna do and a sort of task. So this one is already started and it is about to yeah, it's in the middle of the progress. I want to open the actual task manager also. It's ClickUp, and there is a specific task for this migration. Let me find it. Where is it? The ClickUp number 4, the version 4 is, it's not really, UX is not really friendly for me, and I always need to, when I enter to this ClickUp, I need to do some clicks to just enter into the list. I already made it favorite. I don't know how to make it the default one, but anyway, just opening the task I want. So here we have a branch for this, haven't been pushed still, but the name it is here, and let's look at it here. Here are a sort of tasks that we already done, so I have created a sort of files. There is a service called it's not here, it's in the front-end app. and then the service page, service directory. It's a bit confusing what's happened here. Oh, for some reason this folder has been created by AI mistakenly. I just removed it. That's why I got confused about where I am in the source code. But anyway, so we have this server service directory that contains Gemini Live client. Actually, it's a basic adapter that connects us to Gemini Live API. Let me fold level 2, then we can have an overview of the whole functions that we have. So okay, there is a constructor for it. It takes a config. The config contains an access token. This access token could be revealed on the front end side. There isn't any security risk with it, but it's a token that being generated from the server side and then provided to the client, and then we can use it here. The live API model, which is only one for now, the voice name, the instruction, actually the initial prompt for initiating the conversation, and the sort of functions that you want to use as our tools. The function calling, for example, if in the actual conversation, if we want to save a phrase automatically, let the AI save something for us, we can provide this functionality or these capabilities through a tool registration, which comes on this array, and then AI will take care about it to whenever it need to be called to save that specific phrase or anything. The phrase is just an example. So apart that, we have extra register tool set. This is for controlling the microphone. It's for the connecting the session. So after creating it, we can just connect it. Some sort of we have some sort of connection methods here, and apart that, I just want to show you that there is a disconnect also, and there is something important here. When the conversation session has been initiated, we need to be able to receive some informations from this adapter. One information is to being informed about the session events. The session events is here. Let me simply go to that script this adapter has been used. It's here, Gemini session. That should be actually renamed to something else, but anyway, here is that method. Yeah, you see the Gemini adapter is being called, and then as the second argument it is providing a callback to get the events. What are inside the events actually? It can says, okay, the session created, the closed, whenever just forget about these things. So usage update, it is really important to get the how much token has been used in this turn. For example, if AI starts speaking and when it's done, we get a usage update. When I start speaking, after I'm done, the how much token that has been spent for me should be provided by this event. And there are many other events that just don't care about it. So yeah, what is happening here, whenever the usage data comes, it being provided to the server side, because server side should calculate the credit that user has. And apart the usage, we save the dialogues also. It's here, the dialogues. The dialogues also comes by these events. It's here. You see the AI dialogues and the user dialogues. So it being accumulated somewhere. And whenever the usage come, the usage and the dialogues would be just sent through the server. Okay, I need to just answer this call. سلام عزیزم.
سلام نینگم
چطوری؟ خوبی؟ سلامتی؟
قربونت مرسی
چه خبر؟
نینا من حتما دارم ایت تقریبا 40 دقیقه کتر شاید بگم اینا
دست خوش تفرخ هست
آره تو ما خبر بام
دیوش قزاکت دیوش خطبه
باشا قربانت
فدات خواهفز. Okay, back to the coding. Well, let's see a result on the UI actually. To do this, I just need to run a Docker container due to the database stuffs, and come on. Apart that, I need to run a sort of terminals. One is for server and the other is for front end. Okay, now it's for the front end, yarn dev. So it's ready to check. Nice. So what we have here is we need to go to a bundle or a phrase collection or phrase group or anything, whatever. So there is a Gemini Live button that navigates us to the live conversation for practicing these phrases. You see these phrases. And by the way, since this is a like freemium account here, I just can do one more live session. If I get the reach the limit, I just need to refresh the my subscription here. This reset button is only on dev mode for development. On the actual website there isn't any reset. Sorry. So get back to the bundles. Yeah, just you see it just get resetted. Starting the live session. Hello. Hello, you hear me?
Hello. Yes, I can hear you perfectly. Welcome. I'm here to help you practice some English vocabulary. We can focus on likewise, as a matter of fact, eventually, or box. Which one would you like to start with?
Well, I would like to start with eventually.
Great choice. So, to kick things off, how would you define eventually?
I define eventually as a useful adverb to describe something that will happen at a later time. Oh, yeah, okay, I got it. So, it being used in time that we, um, oh, it get disconnected. I don't know what happened. The service is currently unavailable. What does it mean? Oh my god. So since this live Gemini Live API it's not in the production stage, the it's the it just got unavailable. It's really, I don't know what to say. Just let's refresh it. Gemini session created, opened, created. Let's see if it comes again to talk with us. Hello. Hello. Let me search here. Gemini Live API. So the problem here is there is a preview version and there is a production version that for some reason I use the production, the what it calls the alpha version. Okay, need to change this. And let's refresh. Let's refresh and see if it works. Again, going to the, okay, the sessions have been reached to the limit again, resetting the limit, going back to the bundle page and pressing the Gemini Live. I still get error here. It says Gemini Live is not found for API version this v1 main. I know what's the problem here. I know what is the problem here. Let's so there is a property. There's a property that okay, it says it's not on v1 main. Let's find where this v1 main has been used. Okay, I know where it is. So we on the connect side, let me see if it's on the connect side or on the construction. Yeah, it's here. it's here. So probably let's not to provide this. There is another one on the server side also. I need to remove this. Let's see. This is a code that have been generated from it generated for just AI just got confused. I were aware of this, but I was aware of this, but didn't have chance to remove it. I just removed it. Okay, back. So now one Gemini adapter on the front end and one ephemeral token generator on the back end. So this line is telling we want to work on the alpha version, which has been in the documentation, but for production probably need to change it. This is the first time I'm facing this issue. On my previous experience, I think I didn't use this property, and that's why I just managed to use the production model without any connection issue. But anyway, just get to the testing point again. Let's start the session. Again, I got, it says, okay, the ephemeral token has issue. On the server side, let's try again one more time. I'm just wait. Going back to the subscription again, reset the profile and your statistic, a bundle, and again pressing the live button. Okay, got this error here. So now I have to figure out the API version for Gemini API Live. They haven't mentioned it here. Let's see if we can go to documentation. Get AI SDK. Get started. It's on the Python. So definitely there is a API reference as well, which okay, on the task side I have the exact API reference. It's here. Let's search this property. So this property is not available. Maybe here. Okay, it's available here, but it's really It's really weird because I don't want to use the preview model, but why they are forcing me to use preview model? It's weird. Let's go back. Go back. Okay, the starter kit. Go to the so let's go here. Let's go to this repository and figure out how is the code. Probably here. What is this? Inside the Gemini and multimodal live API. Okay, it's here. Multimodal live API and the native audio WebSocket demo. Oh my god. And then plain.js Python. Plain.js demo app. Right. So what we have here, front end. First of all, there is a server side. When I want to it's using WebSocket. Actually, I don't have any idea what's happening here. Okay, let's go on the front end side. Open this script to see if so I think the way they are using this live API, it's not the way I use actually. Right here they are just creating the session. As we see, the system instruction tools, that's weird. Okay, let's go to my GitHub. There is a services and then Gemini live utils, Gemini live config, maybe this one. Gen AI client, probably it's here. So no, that's not the one I want. It should be somewhere here. I just want to see how that code works. Live utils, live config, probably. Build the session, okay. Okay, this is building the session config only, but I got sucked here. Let's see where this one used. Okay, I want to search in this repo. Oh, that's weird. Oh, it's just indexing. I really don't know what I am doing here. So the hooks, let's just open. Come on. Okay, use Gemini Live. Let's see. It's getting the session config. So connect the session config. Okay, let's so they haven't mentioned this code. Let's see the overview, or let's search it here. I don't think it gives us. don't know why what I want is really simple. I just want to start connecting to the Gemini Live API. It should be simple. Here they mentioned HTTP options that should be version 1 alpha. But why alpha? Once you have an inferior token, you use it as if it were an API key. But remember, it only works for the live API and the API. Oh, now I got what happened. Fuck. The problem is the problem is oh my god, that's really hard to migrate to the other version. The problem is the inferior mechanism, which is providing a API key without any risk to the client side, is only work on the alpha version, which is a bad news. So the other option for me is to migrate to WebSocket option. Probably it could be kind of good because we can update all of those costs and credit stuffs on the server side, but it's long implementation. But let's plan for it. So the first step we need to take is to figure out how WebSocket works for the live API. Get started. So get started here. Okay. I remember that used to I read this documentation, and there is a part for explaining how we can use WebSocket here. Let's not WebSocket, yeah, WebSocket.io probably. Search socket web socket. It's here. Server to server, client to server. Your frontend code connects to the live API using server to server. Your backend connects to the live API using WebSocket. Typically, Your client sends a string data. All right, this is what we want. So get started. This server-side example streams audio from the microphone and plays the return audio. So it is connecting the session and set up microphone for input. So this is a Node.js app actually. It gets the microphone data from Node.js. So let me bring a ClickUp actually. So the ClickUp here we need illustration. Don't know how can we map illustrate mind map or diagram. I remember that there was something in the ClickUp to gives us illustration capability, probably here, somewhere here. Chat planner, no, team tax more. Whiteboard. Okay, so we need whiteboard. New whiteboard. Nice. Let's name it as Gemini. Just a second. All right, let's rename it Gemini Live API architecture. Okay, so what we have here is let me find a pen. So we have an API adapter. Gemini API adapter on the server side. Okay, okay, so it talks with who? It talks with the actual Google server, Gemini server. All right, so we have we need a client here also. The client is our browser that needs microphone, and speaker. So the data should be go and back for as the voice information. So what we need to do is to providing the microphone data to the server and get the again server the AI voice data and return it back to the client. So how we can do this? There is a technology for, there are many ways to do that, but we want to do something called Socket.io, because Socket.io has actually a powerful session manager that manage lots of things for us, and we get rid of many challenges that is there for implementing this two-way connection. Okay, so and what will happen here in this server, we can get benefits from it to just track all token usage, store all how to say, the message description or the caption, the audio caption, and yeah, manage the AI credit of user. So these things would be easier for us to being managed directly from the server side, because in the current version we do some sort of these things on the client side. We collect the data, this data on the client side, and then send it to the server, which is, there is a chance of losing these data sometime when the browser gets closed or any unexpected events like closing the browser. So yeah, this is what we can create, and let's bring the whiteboard. I don't know how to bring the whiteboard. Maybe just need to attach the link. Copy the link and put it here. Yeah, nice. In the Socket.io server to server Gemini live API architecture. Cool. So this is what we need to really implement, which really takes time to plan for it. So I'm not sure if I really want to do it right now. Okay, probably I do it later in another session. By the way, thank you so much for coming to this stream, and yeah, hope you have a great job. I will be back.